we're going to take a look at Loan Depot and review their website, look at some of their different calls to action on their website, also see what they're doing well, maybe some things that they can improve on. They were recently became a publicly traded company and have been one of the nation's largest lenders for a number of years now. And I think that they're probably in the top 5 lenders in the nation. So we'll see what kind of things they're doing here on the website. First thing we want to check out is, are they spending money on ads? So here is when you Google their name, what we see is the ad here for Lending Tree. You've got one for consumer products, but there is no ad for Loan Depot. So it looks like they are not running at this time, at least for the words Loan Depot, they're not running ads. As we go down here, you see their results here in Google. So this is some of their most popular pages. And we're going to check out the refinance rates. That'll be the first link we check out because we're most interested in helping customers, our mortgage customers, present real-time rates with transparency on their website. So we want to understand which lenders are displaying rates, which lenders are not. Some of our recent reviews for some of the nation's largest lenders, most all of them are displaying rates. So Loan Depot, this is their refinance rates page. There are no rates on this page. So we would want to, ask them, hey, why don't you display rates on their page? It might be because, oh, we've got this large army of retail loan officers. That's all great, but the consumer wants to see your rates. And if you don't show rates on your website, they're going to go to somebody else. They're going to go to Bank of America, they're going to go to better.com, they're going to go to Quicken, they're going to go to their local bank that maybe displays rates. So we believe that it's the best practice for all lenders to display rates because it keeps you sticky. So that'll be the first thing we looked at. Okay, rates, looks like they're not displaying rates. So let's check out their homepage here. It's well designed, they've got great colors, it's easy to navigate. As you scroll down the page, they've got a little bit of a calculator here that looks good. It doesn't look like it's dynamically pulling through real-time rates. So this is more of a static rate that doesn't change with market because this is an above market rate at this time. And continue just some different metrics that they have, milestones that they've met there. Another thing that we don't see is reviews. So I can't find any reviews, which is another item that we would recommend for all of our mortgage customers is to promote themselves. It's social proof. It's another reason why you want to convince people to do business with you. Same thing on Amazon. When you're reviewing a product, you have reviews. The more reviews, the better. So we would say, hey, Loan Depot, you probably want to display rates, probably want to add in a dynamic customer review section here somewhere. Maybe it is, but I just cannot find it. So those are our first couple of takeaways. It's a well-designed website. So let's see. They do have a workflow. So again, that's our recommendation to all of our clients is to utilize the Banking Bridge lead workflow on their website. Most of the biggest lenders that we have reviewed lately do have a workflow of some sort. Don't use a contact form. Try to get people through a workflow experience. So if we click on Home Purchase, it takes us to this page, which again is more of a lead workflow style. Are you working with a Loan Depot? We're going to say no. If you answer yes, probably allows you to route to that LO, which is nice. And then it will pick up that LO and route the lead to the LO. So we'll hit no. Where's the property located? And we'll say it's in this zip code. Continue, Miami, Florida. Purchase price using sliders. That's what we recommend. Sliders are great for mobile. They're good on desktop, but they're great in mobile. So that's why we incorporate sliders on our lead workflow. So they're doing the same there. Down payment, again, using sliders, great tool. Credit profile, excellent. I would maybe add some different ranges here. The reason you would want to add more ranges is if you are actually getting rate results at the end. So our lead workflow, the Banking Bridge workflow, you do get rate results. You do get a custom offer. You do get to see fees. It doesn't look like for this one that they probably are going to show you rates because the credit score ranges aren't very, there's not that many of them. So that can always vary on your rate. But it's a clean design. It's a very clean design. It's very user-friendly. And we would say that they are definitely on the right track on the design side. Where can we be reached? So we'll put in our phone number. And what is your email? Put in our email. All right, so now they've captured our information. So now we are officially a lead inside, but we have not received anything. So we've given them information, but we haven't received anything. And sometimes that can be frustrating. What we would like to see for most of our lenders is, as you go through the workflow that we provide, is you give us information, we show you rates, we show you fees. So there's a give and take. Here they want to take you through what looks like more like a formal application. So now that you're a lead, they're going to say, hey, fill out some more information, go through all of these steps, probably want to get your social, your date of birth, and pull your credit. So they have like a sort of a lead workflow that then pushes you into a formal application. That's what they're asking you for. So far, we have not seen any type of interest rate. We've given them information. We haven't seen a rate. So maybe we stick around with Loan Depot. Maybe we go somewhere else and say, hey, let's open up a new tab and see if we can find mortgage rates. The next thing that we want to go through is let's take a look at some of their calculators. So we'll go to home loans here. They've got some different product pages, and we'll go to mortgage calculators. Here are, I believe that they have what looks like some calculators that they have built themselves, which look good. Not much going on here. You can drop down a little bit, change the rate. It's not dynamic, change the down payment. They also have some sort of a refinance calculator that has some information here. And then they have a library of calculators over here. So we'll check out a couple of these. The home loan calculator, which is this tool, which to me looks very out of date. It's probably done by a third party. So that would be something that could use some improvements. Let's look at the refinance interest savings and see if that's any different. Yep, that one looks a little bit better, although it's still, obviously using sliders, but doesn't have dynamic information there. It's provided by maybe a third party. And then you have, let's check out rent versus buy. But the calculators are a well-designed calculator is nice to have on your website because it keeps people on the page longer. It keeps them interacting with your brand longer. So those are all good things that you want to have on your website. So that's there are different types of calculators. They've got a library here. We would recommend, hey, just have 2 or 3 really well-designed calculators that can do multiple things. There's no reason to have a bunch of calculators if none of them are usable. Maybe have 2 or 3 that are well-designed and look good in mobile and desktop. That's the calculator review for Loan Depot. Also, they don't have rates. They're not showing reviews, actual customer reviews on their website. They do have a great lead workflow. They do have some mortgage calculators, so that is nice as well. But overall, the layout is okay. I'd say it looks good. It's not over the top, and they could use some improvements on those 2 things that we pointed out. Okay, so here we are in mobile. Looks good. Looks great in mobile. They've done a fine job with their edits in mobile. You can see they have their calculator here, and they also have their home purchase, refinance buttons where you can go through there. Let's click on home purchase, and it will take us through that questionnaire. So are we working with a Loan Depot loan officer? No. And then it takes us back through those same questions. So Looks awesome in mobile. They've done a fantastic job with that. We'll work through a couple more fields here, checking out the slider here in mobile as well. It seems to work pretty well there. Credit score, so we'll jump through. Yep, it's looking good. That's how they display credit score, and then they'll get your contact information. So that part of the lead workflow looks nice. Takes you back to the home page, and then you've got their mortgage calculator here as well, which again, looks pretty good in mobile, and that is formatted correctly. So all in all, yeah, their mobile site looks great. I would say add reviews, customer reviews, maybe get some better calculators, a few calculators, less is more, and then display rates. They're not displaying rates. We believe in displaying rates. That's what the consumer wants, and it will make you, it will make your website stickier, and it will convert more leads for your team. So we'll check out the next website in a few days.